Hi everybody, so this is a video on how to create an effective artist reference, something that we do a lot in our projects, especially if we are at home, because we can use the internet individually to help with our research. I'm going to show you in this video how to lay out your page, possibly where you might add in your information, and it's going to link across to the worksheet I've created that gives you a few top tips of what information you will add on there, which includes facts about the artist, but also your opinion on why you like it and what they have created. First of all, I'm going to start to lay out my page with a good presentation and I'll talk you through it. So here is the start of my layout of my page. I have put the artist name here at the top. You will see it says Simon Stålenhag. Again, you might not be doing this artist, but make sure you spell it correctly, whichever artist you are looking at. Otherwise, it's a little bit awkward when you present it this way and it's been misspelled, so just double check the spelling. Now I'm going to go to refer to the document I've made to go with this project. So if you can see here, we've got the artist reference template and this is linked as a PDF. So you've got task 1, to prepare your artist reference page by adding in the title of the artist's name, which I've just done. Now I'm going to add in some space for at least 2 images of the artist's work. Now with the artist's work, you can print them if you like to, but you can also draw them. So I'm going to add in some space now for that. And then finally it says leaving space around the images to add in your writing. So if you imagine, this is my page here, you could divide it into 4 and you could have 2 boxes for writing, 2 for pictures, or you can make the pictures smaller or bigger, but you basically want to get everything on this page without having any white gaps. And so what I've just done now is divided it up into 4. I'm going to add a picture in here and here, and I add my writing in first. I think I'll start with my writing and then I'll move on to my pictures. The document now. We've done task 1, which is up here. We're going on to task 2. So you can use the internet to find images of the artist's work, print out or draw 1 or 2 of the images you like the most. But I'm actually going to do task 2 in a minute. I'm going to focus on task 3 and task 4, my writing, and then I'm going to finish off on my images. It doesn't matter which way around you do this, but it is important that you have all of those tasks on there. So task 3. This is about your opinion. These are sentence starters here to help you with what to say. I've chosen to look at this artist's work because, so that would be you saying, well, why do you like it? Then we go on to design and colours and why it might have inspired you. Maybe why you think the artist made it, if you know a bit more about them, and what they're trying to say. Because if you imagine art is about an opinion in pictures, is what we'd like to say. So what do you think they're trying to say? If they couldn't make a picture, how would they say it through their voice? Then finally, task 4 is where you have to use the internet to help you because these are facts. You can't make these up, it's not an opinion. So here are ones to get you started. Now, as you can imagine, there are 4 there. There are many more things that you might find out about the artist, so you can add in others. These are just the key ones that I think are useful to discover if you can. And then it just says at the bottom here, to complete the page, you can add in additional drawings of other artists' work. To complete the page, you can add in additional drawings of other work the artist has created. And here are some examples also on that worksheet of what has been done before. Titles with pictures and writing. I'm going to get my page worked on and I will show you when it's done. I've just added in my writing. I've got my opinion here, which is task 2, I think. Let me just double check. Let's have a look. Sorry, task 3. So task 3 is the opinion writing. And then I've got task 4, which is the fact writing. And I've used Wikipedia, is really good for this, to give you some more information on that. I'm now going to add in some images. I'm going to draw them. And you can see I've started to improve my title by bubbling it. I will add some colour to that too and rub up my pencil lines. So what I've done here is actually, if you can see, I've drawn this picture. But what I've done is I've drawn this bit a bit too big in this box here. So I've done almost like the top half of the picture in that section there, which is kind of this section here. And then I've done the cars on the road in this section over here, or part of it anyway. If you are someone that does something similar, or like me, you've drawn it too big, don't worry. The idea is to practice your drawing, to try and copy Stålenhag's work or whatever artist you were looking at. But it's okay to be creative. Like you can see these 2 roads here, they're crossing over the middle. That's fine, you can still read my writing, but I quite like the fact it's kind of covering the whole of the page. So when you do this, do be creative, The information is important, so is the presentation. Because it is a piece of art, every page should be interesting. I'm now going to work a bit more on this and add some colour to finish it off. I'm happy with what I've been able to achieve. If I compare my drawing of the original to the one on my computer, I can see it's very similar in its layout, but I have struggled to match the colours, partly because I'm just using limited equipment, but also it can be tricky to blend in pencil. So with what you have at home, do the best you can, and just try and focus on getting the shapes right. So I'm really happy with up here with these ships here, and I've got the similar kind of style of ship here, and I've used some kind of squiggly texture lines to emphasize these what look like bushes, and same here on this kind of grassy bush area as well. And I've got pylons. So I know it's not the same, but I'm very happy it's very similar, and it looks like Stahl and Hard's work because you've got the natural landscape and these kind of well, ships, I guess, spaceships added in within the landscape that look like they belong there. So what I would like to see from you is something very similar. You can change the layout style for your choice, but you do need the title, you do need opinion, and you do need some facts, as well as an image or two of the artist's work. And obviously with that, it can be printed, but it would be nice to have a part of it drawn to develop our observational skills. Please upload your work to Teams on assignments, and I look forward to seeing these. Thank you.